Last year was difficult, but baby, this year gonna be lit. 2024 was a year that allowed me to see, to have more discernment, to let go of people that did not align with where I was going, to be okay in solitude, and to get back to the basics of it all. And y'all, let's work on the foundation of our success, starting with who we are. I'm not talking about the way we look. Ladies, let's be pretty this year. I'm not talking about your skin, your hair, your nails. I'm talking about that internal. Let's be cute this year, ladies. Internally, what are the attributes that you have to obtain to have a solid foundation in your life, in your relationships, in your solitude, to like yourself? Because who cares if anybody else likes you if you don't like you, if you can't even sit with you? Why you want other people to sit with you? Y'all really cute on the outside, but you a mean girl, okay? Stop being mean to people. I'm gonna tell you guys a story. There was two things that I craved so bad, and when I got them, my experience was so freaking different. I literally Welcome back to another episode of the Let's Try This Again podcast, you guys. I am your host, b.simone. Oh my gosh! It is a new year, baby. We made it through 2024. I cannot believe it's 2025. This is absolutely insane, you guys. This year, the lessons, the blessings, the tears, the smiles, the pain, the joy, the laughter, the success, the failures. Oh my gosh, you guys, humans' rejections is always God's protection. And I'm going to talk about that as we move forward. But welcome back to this podcast. If you have not been a part of the LTTA family, welcome here. I love you guys. Hey, LTTA family, OGs, welcome back. If you're new, thank you for being here. Thank you for giving this podcast a chance. I love you guys so much. And this podcast, literally, January, February, March, April, in 3 months, it will be a year that I have been doing Let's Try This Again. I cannot believe it. We have to do a major celebration April 9th. I think I launched the first episode April 9th, literally 3 days after my birthday, which is April 5th. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe it's almost been a year, but we're going to reflect and we're going to talk about New Year's resolutions. We're going to talk about going into this new year, what we're letting go in 2024, and how 2024 has molded us into who God is calling us to be in 2025. Baby, let me tell you something. Last year was difficult, but baby, this year gonna be lit. The best year of my life thus far. I never say of my life. We're not just going to say it got to get better than this. Every year got to get better and better and better. This is going to be the best year of my life thus far. Not forever, okay? We got to keep going up and up and up and up and up. But yeah, let's get into it. All right, you guys, wait. Before we go on with this episode, I just want to personally thank BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. You guys have to take your mental health seriously. You know I do. I've been in therapy for over 3 years now. My therapist is absolutely amazing, you guys. Therapy just creates a safe space for you to be vulnerable, open, real, raw with your therapist, and gives you the tools to properly heal, grow, and evolve so you can take your mental health seriously and go on this healing journey, you guys. BetterHelp has licensed therapists who are trained to give you helpful, unbiased advice. Yes, you can lean on your friends. Yes, you can lean on your family members, but sometimes getting professional opinions are typically better, you guys. BetterHelp has all of that. Go visit betterhelp.com/bsimone, and BetterHelp will match you with a therapist who has years of experience to deal with struggles just like yours, okay? You'll be matched usually within the first 48 hours so you can start your mental health journey quickly. Again, that's betterhelp.com/bsimone and enjoy a special discount off of your first month. I love you guys so much. Take your mental health seriously because you know I do. All right, back to the show. So my 2025 is not about being perfect. It's about being better. For me, there is no perfection. There's only progression. I want to get better in every aspect of my life, and that is what I'm committing to in 2025 and walking into this year knowing who I am. Last year and the year before were very difficult years for me that literally broke me. Okay? Like I went through a letting go, a facing of things that I was dealing with that I had no idea I was struggling with, but certain situations, relationships, brought those struggles to the surface and made me have to face them. And that just built so much character for me in 2024 that is propelling me forward into my purpose in 2025 and preparing me for 2025. It's just, you guys, I'm telling you, the hardest struggles prepares you for the future. Like, I feel like 2024 was a year that allowed me to see, to have more discernment, to let go of people that did not align with where I was going, to be okay in solitude, and to get back to the basics of it all, the simpleness of it all. Like, I moved to Atlanta to do music. I don't really do music right now, but guess what? I'm back in vocal lessons. I bought a piano off Amazon. I'm back taking piano, teaching myself piano. I'm back in dance class. Like, I don't know if I'll ever use these gifts again, but I know it makes me happy. It makes me feel good. And literally my vocal coach, who is absolutely phenomenal. Oh my God. Mama Jan, I've been working with her. She's worked with every single body you can think of, especially in Atlanta. But my interactions with her have literally been spiritual. I go to her every single week and it's almost like therapy. I've cried with her. I've learned from her. I've learned passion from her. She's so passionate about what she does. And me just taking the leap of faith to get back in vocal lessons, not knowing where it's going to take me, but knowing that it makes me happy and I love music and I want to be engulfed in that world again, whether it's in my prayer room or whether it's on a stage. I love it. Has allowed me to be in the room with her. And she has been such a blessing in my life outside of being my vocal coach. Just the conversations, how she teaches, the passion she talks about, the stories she shares with me, the book she shared with me, her life stories that she shared with me, just how she talks to me, how she teaches and who she is. She's been, I tell her this all the time, God has used her as a vessel in my life. So sometimes taking that step isn't always about what you're doing. Maybe my vocal lessons isn't about vocal lessons. God put my vocal coach in my life at this very moment to help me on my spiritual journey. So get back to the basics of it all. What makes you happy? Do that this year. Was there a time where you loved music? Was there a time where you loved painting? Was there a time where you loved being creative? Was there a time where you loved going out salsa dancing? Was there a time where you loved sitting in your room in solitude, lighting your candles and playing jazz music? What made you happy when you were at your height of just being free, happiness, not childish, but the Bible talks about a childlike spirit, having that childlike free spirit. What made you happy? This year, we're getting back to that. Get back to that. Get back to that. Whether you need time away from your spouse, your kids, your work, your job, your crazy work-life balance, whatever that is, take time for you and do something in that time, not scrolling on social media, not posting on Instagram, not trying to show everybody else your life that you're really happy, but internally you're broken. Not that. No, not sitting on an app comparing yourself to everybody else, because we already know that comparison is a thief of joy. Not that, baby, but getting to do something in real life that you love. You love cooking, you're going to be cooking this year. Whether you're cooking on the big screen or whether you're cooking in your home, cook. You love pottery, go to a pottery class. You love symphonies and orchestra, go see an orchestra. You love Broadway shows, save up and go see a Broadway show. Like, this is what I'm on this year. Back to the basics of what makes me happy and being creative and innovative. I know I'm a trailblazer. I know I'm creative. I know I'm innovative, and I want God to flourish and brighten and all those seeds that I've planted, have those trees and the fruit of my labor grow in those spaces of creativity, innovation, and trailblazing. So get back to that this year. And y'all, let's work on the foundation of our success, starting with who we are. I'm not talking about the way we look. Ladies, let's be pretty this year. Let's be pretty. Let's step out pretty. I'm not talking about your skin, your hair, your nails. That's the cherry on top, because I'm going to have that right too. I'm talking about that internal. Let's be cute this year, ladies. Let's be pretty internally. The foundation for success starts with character. We have got to work on that stuff this year, babe. We've got to work on it this year. We've got to work on our character, the internal parts. We get our hair done. We get our nails done. We make sure our skin is right. Baby, I get a facial every week. I always got on acrylics. I've been getting acrylics in high school. Okay? Acrylics stay on my hands. Get my hair done. Ben got my hair done. I'm going to look fly this year, too. I'm stepping up the physical looks, too, this year, baby. I'm going to be popping out. Don't play. Get ready to see me courtside. Maybe with a husband. You never know. But what I'm talking about is character. Let's get pretty on the inside. What are the attributes that you have to obtain to have a solid foundation in your life, in your relationships, in your solitude, to like yourself? Because who cares if anybody else likes you if you don't like you, if you can't even sit with you? Why you want other people to sit with you? You can't even sit with you. You don't even like who you are. What are the characteristics that we need to obtain this year to have that true success and build a solid foundation for where we want to go in 2025? Integrity, discipline, self-control. I talked about it at the end of last year, the fruits of the spirit, patience, kindness, leadership. If you want to have your own business, you want to be a CEO, are you prepared to be a leader? Okay, these are the attributes we need to work on to become better. Work on your inside, work on your character, work on your heart, and ask God to reveal to you what is truly in your heart. Your heart posture got to be right this year, ladies. Like, and fellas too. I know the fellas is out there listening like, don't forget about us. Hey, y'all too. But we gonna be cute this year, ladies. We popping out. Like, what's up? This year, I'm going to be cute. I'm glowing up, not just physically, but internally. I'm glowing up. I'm going to be cute on the inside because some of y'all just cute on the outside. Y'all really cute on the outside, but you a mean girl, okay? Stop being mean to people. You really cute on the outside, but you and your friend group gossip. You really cute on the outside, but you ain't got nothing going on. You spending all your money trying to keep up with the Joneses, okay? Let's get it right on the inside. Let's talk about the character traits we have to build a solid foundation to make 2025 be the best year of our life thus far. All right, you guys, wait. Before you finish watching this podcast episode, I know you like my shirt. We sold out and now we restocked the God Made Me Lit t-shirts. It comes in black and it comes in white. Yes. It's not only going to inspire you, it's going to inspire the people around you. Why? Because the back says, the person reading this is lit. Go to letstrythisagain.com. Get your shirts right now. I love you guys so much. I'm always rocking mine. Get the black or get the white. Get one for you, one for your friend. Go to letstrythisagain.com right now. All right, back to the show. And I think we need to take a moment to appreciate, I think the word is incremental growth. Is that the word, y'all? Does anybody? Incremental growth. Yeah. See, I'm not just a comedian. I'm not just a motivator. I'm not just the influencer. I'm not just the impactor. I'm smart too. Yeah, run it. Incremental growth. Incremental growth. Like trying to get from point A to B is progress. Getting from B to C is progress. You do not have to get from A to Z overnight. I think we want these things overnight and we don't appreciate the journey of what is building character, what is building consistency, what is building self-discipline, what is building integrity, what is building our moral compass that we just want it given to us so quick. So appreciate the incremental growth over this period and make this year, once again, I said, we're not trying to reach perfection this year. We just want to be better. We want to progress. If you are making progress incrementally, slowly, that is still growth. That is still growth. So let's appreciate that this year, especially with our character, with our heart posture, with everything that we're working on this year. Appreciate the little things and you don't have to rush to the end goal because ultimately there really is no end goal. We always want to grow. We always want to excel. We always want to get better and we always want to get higher. And something that I'm letting go in 2024 and I'm understanding going into 2025 is God's rejection is protection. Like when rejection, it hurts so bad and it feels like, why me? I am not worthy. You seem like your value diminishes. It is God protecting you. I'm going to tell you guys a story that happened to me literally last year. Actually, there's two stories of last year, and God was literally protecting me. There was two things that I craved so bad. And when I got them, my experience was so freaking different. I literally craved being on this podcast so bad. I thought this podcaster was dope. I loved their platform. It wasn't even for a clout thing. It was because I was really like, they are dope. I had been following them from years ago. And literally before they even took off, I have that gift too. I told y'all my gift is vision. My gift is literally vision. I can hear something, I can see something, and I can be like, this is gonna go. This is gonna work. This person's about to take off. And I knew this person was about to take off. And I loved their podcast. I loved their content. And I was craving to be on it. I DM'd them numerous times. They kind of gave me the cold shoulder. I'm like, hey, let me know when you're in Atlanta. Let's make it happen. Hey, I'm in LA. You in LA? Like, I was always trying to make it work. Not being thirsty, but also not just letting it flow. I was like, hey, when you available, I'm available. I want to get on your platform, right? So literally, I had the opportunity to work with this person through somebody else that was working with them. And I wasn't going to be on their podcast, but I ended up pulling up to a live show and being a part of it. And I got to meet this person before the show and interact with them. And when their true character and heart posture and energy and interaction was revealed to me in person, I instantly knew why God didn't want me on their podcast. I instantly knew why. Their heart posture just was off. Their character was off. It was a complete facade. Who they were on the internet is not who they were in person. It was very much... It felt like rejection, though. It was like, see me. I'm good enough to be on your pod. Don't you think I'm funny? Don't you think I'm cool? Don't you think b.simone, my brand, is worthy of being on your platform? And we talk online. Like, you like my posts. We've had different interactions in the DM. But when I see you in person, it's very standoffish. Hey. Oh, hey, nice to meet you. And I'm like, whoa, I'm a fan. Like, what's up? Like, you're so dope. You're so this. I'm giving flowers. And it's very much like, okay, thank you. Very like, yeah, what's up? Like, what do you need? Very like sunning me. You know what I mean? And in that moment, I knew that it was God's protection. He's like, okay, you've been begging. Let me go ahead and show you why. I'm telling you, you don't want to go over there. Let me show you why. I'm literally telling you, you don't want to go over there. Stop begging to be at tables where people do not want you. Go to where your gifts and your talents and your purpose and your calling and your oil and your anointing and who you are is valued. I don't have to prove to people that truly see me that I'm valuable. Any room I walk in, I'm an asset. Any room. Any table I sit at, I'm an asset. Any relationship I'm in, I'm an asset. How do you leave people when you walk away? Whether it's a business, whether it's a relationship, romantic or platonic. Are you leaving them better? Are you leaving them better than they were? Or are they hurt? Are they drained? Are they worn out? I leave people better. Whether it's financially, mentally, ideas, vision, love, peace, I know I leave people better. I know I'm a good person and I know I'm an asset in any environment I'm in. I know that. So if you don't see that, I cannot beg you to see me and invite me to your table to eat with you. It's protection. God is protecting you from rejection. Rejection is not to harm you. Rejection is to protect you. And that is really what I learned in 2024. Stop begging to sit with people that don't see your value. Go build your own damn table. Why I'm begging and pleading to be on this person's platform? For what? They don't see you. There's a billion podcasts on Apple. Why are you worried about this one? It's that validation wound that I'm still dealing with or was still dealing with back in 2024. We left that in 2024. We ain't worried about no validation. Maybe that's a 2024 issue. But that was it. I want to show you I'm worthy. I want to show you I'm worth it. I want to show you I'm good. I'm talented too. I'm this too. I can coexist with you too. No. We're not doing that in 2025. If they don't see your value, if they don't see what you bring, if they don't see that you're an asset, you got to see you're an asset first. You got to believe and have that confidence first. But if they don't see it, we're going to leave them there. And we're going to go where our value, people know our value and they see our worth and they applaud our gifts and our talents. So yeah, God's rejection is always protection. It does not reflect your worth. Rejection is not a reflection of who you are, of your value, of your worth. It is simply God saying that is not for you. Those people are not for you. Move around and I have something better waiting on you if you could just wait for me. I know you're rushing. I know a month feels like 10 years. It's only been a month. I know a year feels like 20 years, 2 decades. It's only been a year. That is not a lot of time in the grand scheme of things. We have time to sit still. We have time to mess up. We have time to start over. We have time to try again. You know what I'm saying? So take that time to sit and allow God to open up the doors that he wants you to walk through. And in this season, you guys, in 2025, I think it's very, very, very important to define success on your own terms. Success looks different for everybody. What b.simone wants does not need to be what you want. You don't have to define success based on my terms. Truly sit with yourself and say, what is success to me? And I wrote down what success was to me. I'm going to read it to you guys. And my definition of success has evolved over the years. It's not the same. From my career to my milestones, my personal growth, my purpose. Like, I think my definition of success was way different 10 years ago than it is today. Because I've grown, because I've evolved. Your definition of success can change. The things you desire in life can change. Your goals can change as you evolve and elevate. Your values and your morals should change. You know what I'm saying? Like your moral compass, my moral compass is very different than it was when I was in high school, when I was in my early 20s. I'm about to be 35 this year. So it's different. Your definition of success can change. But I wrote this down and there's probably so many things that I could add to this. But it's so simple for me right now in this season. This is my definition of success right now. Just being fulfilled. I want to be fulfilled, joyful. I want to exude the fruits of the Spirit. And I want to make positive changes daily on my heart posture and who I am, who God has called me to be. I want to constantly elevate daily. I want to get better and I want to get closer to God every single day. That is success to me. Progress is success to me. Helping others with my testimony by being myself and making a positive impact on the world. That is success to me. Making a positive impact on the world, leaving a positive legacy on the world. That is success to me. And people seeing God in me. I want to walk into every room and be like, something is different about her in a positive way, in a godly way, constantly growing and elevating. Success to me is elevating in every aspect of my life. Spiritually, mentally, I want to constantly get smarter. Y'all see all these books behind me? I got more books than I've read. That's what I got to work on this year, reading them. You got a whole book collection. You done read one. You got 50. So if you want to elevate your mind, start getting in reading the word. I can say I read the word, yes, but reading books, self-help books, elevating, better vocabulary, better articulation. You want to elevate mentally. I want to elevate emotionally, emotional control, emotional maturity. I want to elevate financially. Yes, I want more money so I can invest and do the things I want to do. I can be comfortable. I can help. I can lend. I want to be the lender, not the borrower. I want to invest in there's 3 cameras set up over here. We got mics over here. I got audio and sound and visual. Yes, I got to invest into my career and what I am trying to do and my calling and the vision God gave me. I want more finances to help. I don't want to be struggling. I want to do things just because I want to do it, not because I have to penny pinch. You know what I mean? I want to elevate financially too. So my definition of success are those things plus more. If I sit here and think more and more and more, I'm sure, I can sit here all day and think of things that make me successful, just making myself proud, knowing who I am through God's eyes, not the world's eyes. What is your definition of success? I want you guys to comment that below, write that down, write down the vision and make it plain. And whatever your definition of success is, focus on that this year. I think that's a beautiful New Year's resolution and something that you can manifest and put on a vision board or talk about this year going into 2025. Oh, and you guys, literally, I wrote this down, discipline over motivation. I had wrote this down in my notes because I'm not always motivated, you guys. I'm not always inspired. I get on here and I talk. Y'all see me cry on here too. Y'all see me get vulnerable, see me get real, see all those things. And thankfully that season is behind me where I'm crying over certain things. I'm sure I'll cry again one day, of course, on the mic because I'm so vulnerable, but I'm in such a good space now, a healing space, a forgiving space, a loving space, a whole space. And I always say discipline over motivation. You need to be disciplined, not motivated. I want to be inspired. I want to be motivated. Baby, I don't feel inspired and motivated every day. Sometimes there is no motivation. Sometimes I don't have nothing to pull from, but I got to be disciplined. It's about doing the stuff, like building it brick by brick. Building it brick by brick. You can't build it brick by brick if you only do it when you feel like it. If you only do stuff, if I only went to the gym when I felt like it, I would not be in the gym. I would be in the gym once a year. You can't do stuff when you're motivated and when you're inspired and when you feel good. You have to create habits of discipline, so you can do it when you don't feel good. I saw this on Instagram and it said like the 2-minute rule. It's like doing something every day for 2 minutes. If you want to create a new habit, doing it for 2 minutes. A guy posted a video and he was just basically saying like a guy was going in the gym. He went to the gym every single day for 5 minutes. Whatever he could do in 5 minutes, which is barely anything. Sometimes that's only stretch. Sometimes that's walk for 5 minutes. Sometimes that's lift weights for 5 minutes. Usually we're in the gym for at least 30 minutes to an hour to get a good workout in. He just did it for 5 minutes every single day. But that got him in the habit of getting up and going to the gym. And over time, he ended up making the gym a part of his lifestyle. So do the 2-minute rule. I've been doing that with my piano. 2 minutes. I don't have to say, okay, I'm going to practice piano every day for an hour every single day. No, 2 minutes. Give it 2 minutes. I play on it for a little bit, then I get off. And I go on about my day. I play on it for a little bit, then I get off and I go on about my day. Try the 2-minute rule this year. Break those habits, those bad habits, with good habits with the 2-minute rule and see where that takes you. I think that's a tangible step that you can implement into your everyday life. So yes, you guys, it's a new year. I'm excited about 2025. I am so grateful. This journey we have been on, the LTTA family. It's almost a year of me potting, with Let's Try This Again. And that's all this platform is about, resilience. That was my word for last year. What is my word for this year? I'm going to think about that. I'm not just going to answer that right now, but what's a character trait you want to work on for this year? What's your word for this year? Like hone in on that. I'm so grateful though. I'm just a heart full of gratitude, love, and healed. Like I'm healed. Like it's not I'm healing. I'm a victor. I'm not a victim. And that is just how I feel this year. Like going into this year full of gratitude. I'm grateful for the pain. I'm grateful for the tears. I'm grateful for the downs. I'm grateful for the journey. And I'm grateful that God has kept me and brought me out of all of those dark moments and dark times. And I'm grateful for y'all. I thank you guys for being here. It's a new year. It's a new season. Let's get it. Let's get motivated. Let's get inspired. And when you're not motivated and inspired, be disciplined, because you're not always going to feel good, but you got to do what you got to do to lay that solid foundation. I am just so grateful for Let's Try This Again platform. You guys, make sure this year is your best year yet. Comment below your definition of success. Comment below what character traits you're trying to work on this year, and let's hold each other accountable. Let's talk in the comments, because a lot of y'all could be working on the same things, and that is perfectly fine. I love you guys. I hope this episode was inspiring. I hope it was healing. I hope it gives you a boost for this year. You guys, I'm telling you. I got my old journals. I'll be looking through them old journals. You got to write down what you want. And y'all saw in the old episodes, we played the manifest game. Play the manifest game. Write it down. Today, my husband walked in the room. He looked so good. I just jumped on him and we made a baby. Baby, you better manifest. Today, I walked into my job and they gave me a raise. I could not believe they promoted me to you better manifest. Write it down. Write it as if it already happened and it's in real time. I'm telling you guys, we'll look back on these journal entries years from now and be like, mind blown at what has manifested in your life by writing down the vision and making it plain. That is biblical. I love you guys so much. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for loving me. Oh, this year feels good. It's going to be the best year of our lives. What? Thus far. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Let's Try This Again podcast. I'm your host, b.simone, and I will see you next year. It'll be the second week of the year, baby, 2025. Let's get it. Let's go. Make sure you listen on all audio platforms, everywhere you get your podcast. YouTube is every Tuesday on my YouTube, the b.simone. I love you guys, and I'm so excited for this year. I'm excited for you. I believe it for you. I see it for you, but you got to believe it and see it for yourself. Don't waste another year. Don't waste another month. Don't waste another day. Don't waste another second. Don't waste another breath. Every day you wake up is an opportunity. God has given you an opportunity to get your life together, so don't waste it. 2025, here we come, baby. What Venus say, Pretty V say? We lit. It's up. This year, I'm lit. Don't get mad when I start popping out. You just got to start popping out. Don't get mad when I start popping out. I'm going to be pretty outside. I'm going to be pretty, not just physically, but what? Internally. Yeah. Let's go.